Hey, it's Clay Trader, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol ROKA. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually just today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to do this time frame. I think that does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price and just makes mapping out levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. I don't mean to state the obvious, but I will anyways. Absolutely monster move, not only from a price action perspective, but you look down here at the volume, and biggest volume this chart has had in a very long time. So let's map out some levels of support, then we can talk areas of resistance. First area of support is what I would call the ideal level. I mean, if you say, hey, Clay, what would make this chart look the absolute strongest going forward? If the price can stay up above this, what is that, $1.75 range, that would certainly be a huge sign of power. Now, don't get me wrong. If the price falls below $1.75, by no means am I saying that the entire chart's ruined or anything like that. But yeah, if the price can manage to stay up above $1.75, that would certainly be, best case scenario in terms of just symbolisms of power, if you will. Now, from the big picture perspective, so maybe you're sitting there saying, look, Clay, I just care more about a very grand scheme of things perspective on things, and just how do I gauge the overall health of the move? This right here being defined as the move, what occurred today. So how can you do that? Well, that is where the famous 50-period simple moving average comes into play, which is being denoted by that purple line there. Keyword being moving. As time goes by, that purple line is going to move itself higher and higher. So from a very cut and dry perspective in terms of gauging the strength and health of the current move, as long as the price stays above that purple line, as the line itself moves itself higher and higher, then the bulls are in full control, full health, full strength, however you can best visualize that, no questions asked. Again, yeah, ideally you want to see it stay above $1.75, but if the price can't stay above it, then as long as the price stays above that purple line, the trend is fully in the bull's favor. Now, what about areas of resistance? Two key areas of resistance. First one being just the overall one up there at, we'll call it $2.55. But before we start talking about $2.55, the first hurdle that needs to be cleared is right here at $2.20. So $2.20, that initial bridge that needs to be crossed. If the bulls can get above there, then you can start talking about, doing battle with this previous high and going to new highs at $2.55. But no point in talking about $2.55, right now until the bulls can first prove themselves. And I'm defining quote unquote prove themselves as getting back above $2.20. All in all, though, crazy day. It'll be interesting to see how the rest of this week unfolds. Still 3 days left. One of the biggest questions that I get is, hey, Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now, and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.